Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this closing ceremony of the International Conference Bach and Italy. We are very touched, excited, and also slightly overwhelmed by what happened in the past week. It has been an unforgettable week for us both, and the culmination of a long itinerary, which, we hope, will continue well beyond these concluding remarks. The journey has been long indeed. It started almost by chance during a train journey, but very soon, we might say, many people came aboard that train. Many people without whom this adventure would have been utterly impossible, especially in the challenging conditions we had to face in the past months. Let us thank the institutions which accepted our invitation to become co-organizers of this conference. The Istituto per i Beni Musicali in Piemonte, with its president Cristina Santarelli, and its director, Sabrina Saccomani. The Conservatorio Giuseppe Verdi of Turin, with its former director, Marco Zuccarini, its current director, Francesco Penarola, and its vice director, Stefano Leoni. What's more, thanks to the members of the conference committee, Kenneth Hamilton, Michael Heinemann, Stefano Leoni, Michael Maul, Ruth Tetlow, and Giotto Mita.
We have frequently mentioned our staff, but now we would like to cite them one by one. First of all, thanks to the Board of Trustees of jsbach.it. Susanna Bucher for her invaluable help with linguistic issues and for her constant work of many copyright-related issues, as well as regarding our crowdfunding campaign. Luca Ranzitti has been very active and supportive as concerns many relationships, particularly with cooperating institutions. Last but not least, Daniele Palma. He has been in charge of the organizing committee and has done an immense amount of work as concerns their relationships with the delegates, fundraising issues, and many other aspects. The staff he has been coordinating includes numerous people, and we are extremely grateful to all them. They not only have worked many hours, sometimes with very tight schedules, and with immense passions, they have also become our friends, people with whom we had daily phone calls or mail messages, and who have contributed their kindness, humor, ideas and talents for this conference and for our association.
We are very proud of our staff, and one special reason for this pride is their young age. Many of them are under 30 and they represent a great reason of hope for the future. Our heartfelt thanks to our IT staff, managed by Matteo Borghesi and including Antonio Larizza and Sergio Marino. When this conference became a digital event, they have had to solve numerous problems and to creatively find solutions for many challenges.
Our social media manager did a magnificent job as well. Beatrice Di Mario, Maria Rosaria Giraudi, and Pier Francesco Michiquet worked tirelessly and attracted the attention of many, thus contributing to the widespread dissemination of the scholarly content. Their work was given a splendid aspect thanks to the efforts of Marianna Pagliero, who took care of the graphical aspects in a beautiful style.
Many thanks also to those in charge of the press office, including Giulia Di Stefano, Chiara Sbordoni, and Mauro Sizia, who sent countless emails not only to the media, but also to individuals who could be interested in our conference. Their work was complemented by that of Chiara Marola and Corrado Trione of the press office Dimenticando Francesca, whose cooperation was kindly offered to us by the Istituto per i Beni Musicali in Piemonte.
Still others worked on the videos, including Claudio Palma, who was supported by Norberto Albano, and the staff led by Rudy Bern for the opening ceremony. Roberta Camba worked on the subtitles, while other staff members took care of the issues. Our thanks to Maria Grazia Calcagno, Luisa Paglieri, and Giulia Vazzolero. Marina Valfre joined us recently, but did a splendid job in coordinating the videos and in finishing them beautifully. It should be said that most of the people cited above worked on more than one aspect, and that particularly in the last weeks before the conference, they have been active on many planes with generosity and kindness. Once more, thanks to them all.
We also wish to thank the sponsors of our conference, the MIBACT, the Italian Ministry of Culture, the Royal Musical Association, Music and Letters, the Inner Wheel Club Torino Europea, and the General Consulate of the Federal Republic of Germany in Milan. Thanks to our media partner, Rai Radio 3 Classica. Thanks also to all those who have offered small or large sums through our crowdfunding campaign. They wish to remain anonymous, but we heartily thank them all. Our thanks to the numerous institutions which gave us their patronage and to the institutions which cooperated with us, including Visit Piemonte, Turismo Torino, the Biblioteche Civiche of Turin, the Polytechnic of Turin, the Reggia di Venaria, and so on.
Thanks once more to the speakers, to the delegates, and to the chair of this session, and to all those who supported us, trusted us, and shared with us their knowledge, time, and expertise. Thanks to all musicians and artists who shared their talents and their music with us in the concerts, lecture recitals, and as a movie freely available to our audience. In a normal conference, this will be the moment to shake hands with each and all of the participants, to receive their feedback, to exchange promises to see each other there very soon. To be honest, we missed very much the live component of the conference. We had hoped to welcome you all in Turin, to let you taste the local cuisine, to show you around the city. We had hoped to enjoy the informal and relaxed moments of the coffee breaks, which are normally so fruitful on the human and scholarly plane. However, we have tried and recreate at least some of these moments on virtual platforms. For example, we have met many delegates online in a series of 6 meetings in July, September, and October, when we have seen each other and spoken together.
Similar exchanges have taken place with the numerous members of our virtual audience who have interacted with us during the past week and before, commenting on our social media posts and asking questions during the sessions. The particular format we have chosen has been purposefully selected in order to allow this wide interaction, which would not have been possible should a registration have been required or a private link needed. We are therefore very grateful to you all, and it is with some emotion, with joy and a slight pang of nostalgia that we thank all those who followed this conference and took part in it. Among these, we would like to thank the schools, music schools, conservatories and university, which officially or unofficially invited their students to attend this virtual conference. Thanks for trusting us and for bringing our conference in the classroom and the classroom at the conference. The trust you gave us has been responded to by the speakers who intervened during this week. We are grateful for the very high quality of the presentations, roundtables, keynote speeches, concerts, coffees, and so on. They have portrayed the richness, variety, and diversity of the scholarship surrounding the theme Bach and Italy.
We had launched this conference in the belief that Bach and Italy could be a very fruitful topic, that there were many scholars who worked on aspects relating to this subject, and that a possibility for them to interact and exchange knowledge was needed. We think that the past week has demonstrated how diverse, complementary, and fascinating these topics can be. We wanted this conference to be a moment in which the interdisciplinary dialogue could be rekindled. Many scholars responded to our invitation, coming from a variety of backgrounds and having different scholarly and musical approaches. We wish it to be inclusive as concerned variety without sacrificing quality. The result has been a conference with a high level of research and performance and a true polyphony of approaches and knowledge.
After this conference, our initial belief that Bach studies were needed in our country has been strengthened and reinforced. Bach studies continue to be a pole of attraction for musicians, musicologists, and scholars working in different fields in our country and abroad. The topics treated in the past week could encourage a potentially infinite panorama of new research, and we really hope that some of these possibilities will be taken up by our speakers, by our listeners, and by young musicians and scholars who have followed these days. Indeed, this conference is certainly the arrival point of a long and intense journey, but it also aims to be a starting point. In order to foster the fecundity of this promising research, our association, jsbach.it, wishes to promote and pursue the studies presented here. It aims at becoming a meeting point, a place for the encounter of musicians and musicologists, of scholars from a variety of disciplines, and of music lovers and enthusiasts. The gates of our society are open to all those who wish to contribute time, ideas, suggestions, and knowledge. The stimuli of this conference may lead us in many directions, and we aim at leaving no leaf unturned, no voice unheard, within the limits of our possibilities. The Board of Trustees of jsbach.it and its scholarly advisors warmly welcome every contribution and, of course, all those who wish to join us as new members.
The fruits of this conference should also be available for future scholars and musicians. The videos will remain online for reference and dissemination. We are also actively working on the possibility of publishing a book bearing witness of what happened, but also allowing the greater detail in comparison with the short online presentation. The book we aim at creating will therefore contain more than a collection of conference proceedings. It will be a critical reflection on the ideas blossoming from the sessions, roundtables, speeches, and interactions. Similarly, we also welcome all possibilities to interact with educational institutions in order to share this knowledge with the scholars of the future.
So, the moment has come to say goodbye. We feel a bit like young Bach when he wrote the Capriccio sopra la lontananza del fratello dilettissimo, since lontananza, under the name of social distancing, has been an all too common experience in these months. However, we hope to remain in touch with you all and to continue creating, with you and for you, other special moments in the name of beauty, of music, of Bach. Thanks again.
And see you soon.